Hello students, let us continue to learn about materials, metals and non-metals. In the last class, we learned about the physical properties of metals and non-metals. In today's class, let us learn about the chemical properties of metals and non-metals. First property is reaction with oxygen. Now, we all have seen the rusting of iron. So in case you have an iron gate, even an iron nail, what happens after some time? You are to see a brown color substance which is being formed, which we call as rust. Okay, so let us see what is its reaction with air and water. So when iron, that is Fe, reacts with oxygen and water, or we can say moisture in the air, it forms the product as rust, or it forms a layer of oxide on iron, on the metal. Same in the case of magnesium, a metal when reacts with oxygen produces magnesium oxide. So you can just make a note that it forms magnesium it forms magnesium oxide, and in case of iron we get iron oxide. Now what they have told is in this activity that you need to check the nature of the rust which is formed. Okay, so now we need to cut for this. I'll just clear this first. We need to take rust, dissolve it in a very little water, make a solution of that, make a suspension of that, and then place it on a watch glass and use a red litmus paper. It turns blue. Now we know when the red litmus paper turns blue, it is acid, or will it be base? We know that when the red litmus turns blue, it is basic. So we'll just make a note of it. So because red litmus is turning blue, so we can say it is basic in nature. And we know iron oxide. So we can say metal is forming an oxide. So we can say that it is metal oxide, which is basic in nature. Wait 1 minute. Write it again. Make a note of this. Metal oxide are basic in nature. Now, There is another question which is gone in Paheli's mind, and she's asking, in case only iron and magnesium, only iron gets rusted, what about copper? She has seen some green color deposit on its surface. Even copper gets rusted when it is exposed to air and water for a long time. It gets a green coating. So this coating, the green material, is the mixture of calcium hydroxide and copper carbonate. So we know that metals are having basic character. Now we'll see what about the non-metals. For this, we will take a non-metal like sulfur. Take powdered sulfur in this spatula like spoon, and we'll keep it inside this glass jar and we'll close it. Again, we will make use of the litmus paper. So when we make use of the litmus paper, we see that the substance formed is turning it to red color, because we are making use of the blue litmus turning to red. Why is it happening? Is because the sulfur will react with oxygen, okay, and it will produce sulfur dioxide. Then what we are doing is we are taking the sulfur dioxide and dissolving it water, so it is forming sulfurous acid. So this is the reaction which they have given us. So this sulfurous acid is the one which is turning the blue litmus paper red. But the oxides of non-metal are acidic in nature. Okay. We've seen the oxides of metals were basic in nature, and the oxides of non-metals are acidic in nature. This was the reaction with oxide. We shall learn more chemical properties in the next class.